Second speaker, Jeff Chirico. A short speech. A short speech, Jeff Chirico.
I know what you're thinking, and I agree. I am pretty adorable. I get that sometimes, along with the not-so-flattering, he's little, he's tiny, and teensy-weensy. Contrary to what you may see right here, folks, not everything goes over my head. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, anyone who is blind, I am short. Don't call me vertically challenged or differently heighted. Not a circus sideshow. I am short. I'll say it one more time. Short, shorty, short, short, short. If you're taking bets right now, I stand 5'4" tall, rounded up. But according to the government, they think I'm 5'5". You see, when I filled this out at 16, I hoped I had another inch in me. Apparently not. All my life I've been smaller than the average bear. In fact, as a kid, I hated it. In fact, experts say tall people are more successful. Tall people are more popular. Tall people don't get shoved into lockers for taking the quarterback's seat on the school bus in 9th grade. As a society, we value height. In fact, we put tall people on pedestals, as if they need it. No, I'm not bitter. Over the years, I have come to embrace my Lilliputian legs. Because what I lack in inches here, let me tell you, folks, I make up for other places. My shoe lifts, I mean. No, I'm kidding, I don't wear shoe lifts. But I have come up with the top 5 pluses of being pocket-sized. We're going to start with number 5. People think I'm younger than I am. I didn't always like this. Let me tell you why. I was 21. In fact, just turned 21. And I was driving my 1990 Cutlass Supreme on the way for a fun night out. Get out of my car, and I'm strutting up to the doorway with my lying license in my pocket. Open the door, and there she is. Chomping her gum, looking at me. I need to see some ID, she says. And ordinarily this wouldn't have bothered me, but on this night I was just trying to get into Chuck E. Cheese. She looks down at my 4-year-old sister standing next to me. You can't bring kids in here unless you're an adult. That was many years ago, and you'll be happy to know I can now get into Chuck E. Cheese without my mom. Number 4, I never have to worry about first impressions because I already know what you're thinking. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a reporter for a TV station in Wilkes-Barre and Scranton. And so people get to see me on TV before they actually meet me. And so when they do meet me, I inevitably get the brilliant observation, you're a lot taller on TV. It's called a box. I have a lot of them. In fact, I have more stools in the ER after a salmonella outbreak. The number 3 reason I savor my Smurfy stature, I have a lifetime supply of servants. When I'm at the Gap and I can't reach those short jeans that for some reason are on the top shelf, who do I call? Yeah, you Stretch. If I'm at work and the coffee mug's on the top shelf, who do I turn to? Yeah, Long Legs. Sometimes I enjoy being served so much that I just ask people to do things that I could do on my own. Shaquille, could you get my luggage in the overhead? Thanks. The number 2 reason I don't mind being mini is that women fight all over me. Yeah, you may find that hard to believe. But just the other day I was speaking at a luncheon, and after I was done, I was walking past some tables, and I overheard this conversation. Oh, he's cute. Oh, I'm going to take him home. Now he's all mine, I hear. Let me tell you guys, especially short guys, those ladies are brazen at the Shadowbrook Senior Center. And the number 1 one reason I prefer being pint-sized is no one ever asks me to help them move. When was the last time you heard,
can I have a few small guys over here?
that doesn't happen. So I let Stretch and Longlegs jam that couch into the doorway while I just sit back here with my cup of, oh, actually, Stretch, could you get that cup of coffee for me on the top shelf? Okay, so yes, there are some pluses to being small, but there are some drawbacks as well, like I mentioned earlier. Tall people more popular, tall people more successful, tall people don't get tossed into dumpsters for not doing the homework at the Star Forward. But on a serious note, folks, one person asked me one time, if you had 3 wishes, would you really ask to be taller? And I gave it a lot of thought, a lot of serious contemplation, because this, I've realized, is who I am. I am Jeff Cherico because God made me this way. So no, I would not ask to be any different. I'm happy how I am. So I would use those wishes completely selflessly, and I would ask for these 3 very important things. 1, world peace. 2, an end to hunger. And of course, 3, that each one of you would just walk on your knees from now on.